Happy Saturday, all my fellow brothers and sisters and all. It's me, your buddy Donnie from Miami, telling it like it TI is. This is part two of a video I did last week on rerouting. Okay, now I'm using an 18-inch candy. Okay, because well, it's my doll of choice, and I wanted to share, okay, how I do this. Now, here's a little tip. You may wanna, maybe not the whole head, but at least go by sections, okay, where you leave needles in for a few days so they will open up the holes, okay, and you can then be able to, go back in and out a little bit easier. Okay. Now, in the interest of time, I've already, cut out of the weft a few plugs. Okay, that I'm gonna be using right now. Let me do this in front of the camera so you can see. Okay, I stick the little plug in through the eye of the needle. Okay, and as I showed you in the previous video, I like to do twofers. Let me see. Go in one hole. Okay. Rerouting, I see it almost as a therapeutic activity, even though it's very tedious work, because it is work, you know. But like I always say, if you enjoy the process, I mean, you're not going to enjoy the process, but if you're willing to go through the process, you know, the end results will be the reward. The look of a beautiful doll with a new head of hair. Now, as I'm here doing this, I like to share with you a little anecdote. Okay, let me tell you how I became acquainted and fell in love, with candy. Many years ago, in the early to mid 2000s, okay, when I had just discovered eBay, okay, I was actually looking for supersized Christies. At the time, I had a very good job. I was making very good money, and buying a supersized Christie, was no big deal. Now here's the two plugs. As you can see me, I made the knot here, okay, and voila, there we go. Anyways, so I was looking at a supersized Christie that I saw on eBay, and in those days, in the early 2000s, eBay is not what it is today. Okay, they have changed a lot from the early 2000s. They've changed a lot in the procedures. Anyways, and then I noticed that the person selling a particular supersized Christie was right here in Miami, and then it hit me. Instead of the shipping charges, well, actually, I emailed the lady and then I asked her, if I could just, go to her house and pick up the doll, and then because I wanted to know, what other dolls she had and for sale. And then she said, yeah, fine. Again, this was before the Corona scare. We're talking early, mid 2000s, 2002, maybe something like that. Anyways, so I honestly don't remember this lady's name. She passed away some years ago. But anyways, just for argument's sake, let's call her Linda. Anyways, so I went to Linda's house, okay, and she told, actually, when I was on my way there, she told me that she couldn't see me because they called her in to go to work, and that her husband, Jerry, okay, was going to take care of me and give me the doll that I would purchase. So sure enough, I got there, and I met Jerry, her husband, and he showed me all these beautiful dolls, and I was mesmerized, you know. I was mesmerized for all the dolls that I saw. And of course, I picked up the supersized Christie because I only brought enough money, for that. But I kept in communication with Linda, and we continued to do business. Fast forward a couple of years later, and I we sort of drifted. It's not that Limi and Linda were such great friends, that we're so close. No, we were business acquaintances. She had to sell some dolls, and I wanted to buy them. So we drifted. So, anyways, and so one day I get a call from Jerry, her husband, and tells me, "Hi, Donnie, remember me?" And then I go, "No, sir, I'm sorry," because it'd been 2 3 years maybe that I hadn't been in touch with Linda or her husband for that matter. And he said, "Look, Linda passed away a few months ago." "Oh, I'm so sorry. I'm sorry to hear that." And then he said, "I decided to call you because I need somebody to help me with the sale of these dolls because I don't know anything about values and so on. I'm not a doll connoisseur, as Linda was, and I have her number. I have your number here in her address book, as Dolly client, and I figure we can strike up. Okay, here we go. Another plug. Made the knot, two plugs, voila. We strike up a deal. And then I go, all right, that's fine, and then that's how I got into business with him, so to speak. The deal was that he wouldn't pay me money, but he would pay me with dolls. And we figured it out. And so I would, once a week or so, I would go to his house, okay, and pick up a box of dolls, okay, put them on eBay, and that was a little partnership. Anyways, and as I was going through the many dolls, that Linda had, I came across several cases of these, MEGO Candi 18 inches. Okay. Again, I discovered a lot of dolls that I never heard of in my life. A lot of dolls from the 70s. Amy, Durham Charlie, Candy, Chrissy, a lot of dolls I discovered that I didn't know existed. Okay, so one day, Jerry calls me and tells me, "Donnie, I have found someone who's willing to take the entire lot." Because he had offered me, to sell me all of Linda's collection, but I couldn't afford, the entire collection. Yeah, I had a good job, but I wasn't about to spend every penny I had on dolls that I didn't like, because I only like some dolls. So, anyways, he told me that he found somebody, but at the time I had a few boxes, filled with dolls that I hadn't sold yet, and then I told Jerry I still need to give you the money, for the dolls that I sold this week, and I have all these other dolls that I haven't even, sold yet. And then he said, "Well, Donnie, you can go ahead and keep the money and keep the dolls. I'm moving away with my daughter, okay, and I don't care about this anyways. Oh, okay, well, thank you." So that's how I ended up owning or inheriting, if you will, boxes filled with Amy's, Candies, Tiffany Taylor's, supersized Barbies, etc. So that's part of how my collection came to be. I'm sorry, I'm really trying to do this, in front of the camera so you can see the rerouting tutorial. My battery is gonna go bust at any moment, so if I get cut off, I'm sorry. Let me show you again. And that's pretty much it. Sometimes I make two knots. It's hard holding this, with the camera in front of, because I need to see what I'm doing. You know, like I said, my videos are humble, you know. And anyways, thank you for watching. I've taken enough of your time. Okay, I appreciate you coming by and your comments. Your comments mean so much to me. So have a wonderful Saturday, and I'll be talking to you guys soon. Love you all. Bye bye for now.